OMF. It turns out that for me to be able to review your work, I need to have you do a slightly different setting for the OMF. So we're going to redo that part of the tutorial. So you've got your project, you've put your stuff in, you have not deleted that stuff in the video that you're not using, you just have the entire video file and your sound is there. Let me zoom in on that so you can see a little bit. I've got this stuff I edited. I'm sure my sequence is selected. It's got that little gold line around it. I'm going to say File, Export, OMF. And I'm going to say Selg, TBG. This is my new settings. We're going to say instead of encapsulate, separate audio. This is the difference with what Logic likes, which is how I can review footage from home or review your work from home instead of having to come into school and get on one of the computers with Pro Tools. We're still going to say trim audio files in AIFF, handle frames still 600. Okay, what this is going to do differently, I've got, let me make a new folder with an export so you can see this. This is the new settings. When we save this file, it's going to create two things. The file, the OMF file, and then a folder that has each individual sound file within it. Then when I put it into Logic, it'll read those files. It's just a different way to do things. Pro Tools deals well with the encapsulated audio files, and I forgot about Logic sometimes struggles with those and looks for files that don't exist. And we should be just about done. And I'll show you everything, including how to zip this folder on a Mac. Because you want to send me all of those audio files. Just sending me the OMF won't do me much good without your files. So we've got that. I'm going to go to where I have saved that in my documents. My folder, exports. And here we go. I've got this new settings folder that's got the audio files, the OMF, and the text log. I'm going to go back. I'll right click on this and say compress new settings. It's a pretty big file, but there we go, just about compressed. All right, and so now I have this folder right here, the new settings.zip. That's what you guys will send me. Okay, now what this looks like, just so you know, when I'm going to get it and put it in, let me go over here to Logic. Does a lot of the same stuff as Pro Tools. I will import. Your OMF. And it's going to read it and find all of those audio files that were in Premiere. And I actually had done this already to test it, so you can ignore that stuff up there. But you see it's created these tracks, audio 1 left, audio 1 right. And that has that original audio from the video, which I'm going to use to sync and make sure it connects with my video with those beeps in the beginning and end. It has to create the waveform overviews of what each of these little clips looks like. That's what it's doing right now. Alright, let's scroll down here to where the stuff with Sandra was and see right there we've got the stuff from Sandra. And I'll be able to see it and move it. And those are the revised settings.